Hello my friend, it's Carlson. I hope you're having a really great day today, and congratulations, today is video number 1, creating a crystal clear vision. I'm very excited to share this information with you because I know for a fact I've proven it over and over again for about 13 plus years now and taught other people to do it. When you apply this to your life, you can start creating the circumstances, events, and people coming towards you to create the vision that you want for your life. What's really cool about this too is it's not some airy-fairy thing where you just write down a vision and a goal on paper and hope it comes true, right? No, this is like now backed up by science that you are the deliberate creator of your own reality, whether you fully understand that yet or not. Everything around you that's being created, that you're experiencing, is coming from you. You're projecting that reality around you. So in this short video series, I want to show you exactly how to get very purposeful, get very clear about creating your vision for your life, and then actually how to go about doing that, right? Because you need to have a crystal clear vision in life. First of all, you got to let the universe know how to orchestrate the people, circumstances, and events to make that happen for you, right? And so this is what we're going to talk about today. I'm very excited to share this with you. So you might want to have a pen and paper handy as well. I'm going to go ahead and put a PDF below this video. Click on that link and it'll download a nice little PDF where you can fill it in as you go along here. When we're working on creating your vision, right? And coming up with what your higher values are. So every day is on purpose, right? Every day you know what your goals and your vision are. And every single day you're taking your time, your energy, and your resources, and you're putting everything to that, right? Right to that vision, right to that goal. It doesn't matter if it takes you 6 months, a year, 10 years, doesn't matter, because you're going to get to that goal and vision as long as you keep staying on the course. And so we'll talk a little bit about how that works and actually what I went through. I'm going to show you a couple of examples how I actually prove that over and over again. So what I want you to first do is I want you to think about what you want in life, right? You're probably watching this video because you found my video on Facebook or on YouTube or something, and you know that I run successful online businesses. I actually have created a 6-figure income for myself completely online. It wasn't easy to do, no. I failed for 10 years all by myself, and it wasn't until 3 years ago that I got the right mentors and the right community of people around me to show me exactly how to do what I'm doing. So as well with this training that I'm giving you, I'm going to show you everything that I'm doing to achieve that type of level of success. It's a lot of fun, and I'm just going to provide that value for you. So first thing I really want you to think about is, what do you want in life, right? Like I say at the beginning here, you might have stumbled on this because you want to make money, right? You want to start a home-based business. You want some freedom in your life. You want to take better care of your kids or your family, right? Or you want to go travel around the world. Whatever it is, you need to get crystal clear about what you want and have it down on paper, right? I'll explain that here in just a moment. But a lot of people, when I go, hey, why do you want to start an online business? Why do you want to make money from home? A lot of people say, well, I just want to make money. Just give me money, right? It's really not the money that you want, right? The money is a tool, it's a vehicle to help you achieve what? What is it you want to experience? What is it that you want to feel in life, right? What is it every single day that you want your life to be like? You may have heard me say in some of my videos and stuff like, what if your everyday life was more like your dream vacation, right? You can actually get to a point in life where that's really what's going on. And it feels like every single day, I can promise you, right? But you have to get very, very clear about it. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to write down the things that you want to achieve in life, right? What do you want? Like, what kind of house do you want, right? What kind of car do you want? How much exactly money do you want in the bank, right? Some people are like, well, I just want to be a millionaire. Okay, great. Well, you know, how much? Just $1 million? Do you want $1 million in your bank? Do you want it this year? Do you want it over a lifetime? Do you know, what is it? By the way, if you check in the latest stats, if you're a millennial kid born in like in the 80s, you're going to need about $2 million in the bank to retire, right? So this is probably a really good time to start figuring out how you can get extra income, and not only extra income, but surplus of income, because there's great opportunities out there, especially when it comes to what we're doing on the internet, how we're leveraging the internet. I'm going to show you all that stuff step by step, but you have to realize that this is the time right now in history, right now in your life, that you need to make a decision, draw a line in the sand, and then get focused. Get just laser freaking focused on what you want to accomplish, and now set up a strategy to get there, because life's changing quickly, economy's changing quickly, jobs are changing quickly. I mean, just start doing your research. You're going to find out the world that we live in now in the next 10 years is going to look different. In the next 10 years, dramatically different. In the next 30 years, very dramatically different, right? So do you have a clear vision of what you want to accomplish besides just getting a job, which stands for just over broke, which you can't always rely on these days, as we know. So the first thing I want you to do is, again, write down what is it you want to experience. What is it? What do you want to be living? Okay, so On your piece of paper there that I provided, or on your own piece of paper there, write down what you want to accomplish. How much money do you want to bank in 6 months, in 1 year, in 5 years, right? And then all the things you want to be living, right? How does it look and how does it feel, okay? And as I'm getting you set up for this, I'm going to show you exactly the process I go through every single day to help manifest and create the reality around me, and show you some good, fun examples. You'd be like, what? That actually it works, and show you how to create it. And then when you start doing this, pay attention right here. This is neat, because once you do this once, and then twice, and then maybe about a third time, you're really going to start getting that you're the creator of your own reality, that everything's happening around you, and you're literally going to start seeing what I like to call magic. I tell my Renee and the kids and my family, whoever's around me at the time, like, do you see that? That's magic. Remember, we just talked about that. Look how the universe orchestrated all the people, circumstances, and events to make that happen, right? So, like you say you want something in life, there's no way you could plot the course and the people and the actions and everything you need to take to accomplish a big goal and dream, right? It's impossible to actually do that, right? But you can get crystal clear about it, and then you can get laser focused. You're keeping all your time, your energy, and your efforts are all going towards that. You're taking what I call inspired action. But the universe, whatever you want to call that, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it out there, is going to orchestrate these circumstances and events to make your vision a reality, right? An absolute reality. So now once you have your list and exactly what you want to experience in life, here's the next step I want you to do. This is a process I do almost every single day. This is what I call my when I do my work time. Okay, so it's my daily routine, right? My daily routine can start at 10 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It doesn't matter. The same time every day I do my daily routine. I do the same thing. So I'll get my work done, my meditation, my reading, my personal development all done in this chunk, right? So in order to start this process, I sit down into like a meditative state. And so I literally just sit like the end of my bed, doing this for years, and I'll have looked at my list of things that I want to accomplish and create, right? So I'll look at those. I'll get the clear in my mind. Okay, yeah, I just want to experience that. Okay. And so then I'll start breathing, I'll just relax, and I'll just feel like a sense of gratitude. Like, man, I'm just really grateful for the life I have, right? And for anything, really, your basis should start off every single day grateful. Even if you don't have the money in your bank account that you want, even if you don't have the lifestyle that you want right now, you can get there, but you have to believe you're going to get there, but you have to be grateful for what you have, right? You have to be grateful just even for the breath you have, or the roof over your head, or the money that you do have in your bank account, or the job that you do still have, right? So you need to start from a place of gratitude every day, and then the universe can give you more to be grateful about, right? So when you sit down to your what I call your visualization process, you just sit there and just breathe and relax the mind in that state of gratitude. And then I want you to visualize that first thing that you want to experience. Maybe it's a bigger house. Maybe it's looking at a bank account and going, wow, that's a lot of money in my bank account. That feels really good. Whatever it is you want to feel or experience, or that you want to create in your reality, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to feel yourself having that experience, right? So instead of like, yeah, in 90 days, I want to have $10,000 in the bank. Okay, good. Okay, in 180 days, I want to have a new car. Good. Okay. No, I want it like this. This is how this works for you, because you have to feel it, right? You're the creator of your reality. This is energy. This is all just energy, right? So you've got to put your energy and emotion behind that, right? So you're visualizing, you feel like I am so happy and so grateful that I have $10,000 in the bank. I am so grateful. It feels amazing, right? So you're coming from a place that you've already created, that you already have it, right? So you're just knowing it. Because when you want something in life and you think about it and you put emotion behind it, you create it, right? Instantly. It's out there, right? But you're the only thing that takes the time to actually catch up to what you really can manifest, right? So you have to really get clear about it. Feel what it feels like to have that money. Feel what it feels like to have that car. Feel what it feels like to have that freedom every single day to live the life that you want, right? Feel it into existence. Here's an example of exactly how powerful this is and how I've proven it over and over again. You see, back in 2004, I was doing seminars, empowerment seminars, workshops, stuff like that, all around the city and up and down the states and on cruise ships and all over the place, right? And what I was doing was just empowerment training, part of the stuff you're getting right now. So empowerment training. And I was teaching people the science of creation, right? How to create the vision for their life, and then how to walk and step into it, right? So I wanted to prove it, okay? I wanted to say, you know what? I should prove that this really works in a big way. So I thought, how can I do that? All right, I'm going to find something that I've never done that would be hard and well outside of my comfort zone. So I kind of put out to the universe, show me something, right? One day I was flipping through the LA Times, and this whole full-page advertisements up there, and it's about entering a muscle and fitness bodybuilding competition. And at the time I was a 172-pound vegan. Okay, very, very skinny. I'm 202 pounds right now, okay? 172-pound vegan at the time, right? I've been a vegan for like 6 years. So I thought, I looked at all the bodies that I had won in all the past years, I'm like, if I can do that, it'll prove, if I can win that, it'll prove that I know this technology works, right? It'll prove to the people who are hiring, right? As well as great publicity, right? I could be on magazine covers, it could be on TV. So I was like, I'll try this, right? So for the next 4 months, I first of all got a great workout program. I actually got a body of a gentleman who I wanted to look like. I'm like, I'm gonna look like this guy. So that was my model that I looked at every single day. I was like, okay, I'm gonna look like that. I'm gonna work hard, I'm gonna look like that. Do my abs, I'm like, I'm gonna look like that, right? So I was getting a clear picture of what I wanted to look like, right? So then every single day I was doing this exact visualization process. And here's what I would do. I sit there and visualize myself winning it. You know, I sit there and feel that. I'm like, oh man, I'm like, and I would regurgitate over and over to in my head going, ladies and gentlemen, your 2004 Muscle Mania bodybuilding fitness champion, Eric Carlson. So I kept doing that every single day in my head. I would feel what it feel like, looking out at the crowd, the goosebumps, the excitement of me winning, right? And so I kept doing this month and month, every single day, all the time, sometimes multiple times a day, right? I kept just feeling it. And then, so then the day comes, I'm on stage, I prepped for this, I actually went and did this whole thing all by myself. I didn't have any friends or any family. I checked in a hotel in Anaheim, California. Never done anything like this before, right? I was just gonna go do it, knew nobody there, right? So I go in and I get on stage, I go through all the stuff, blah, 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 comes down. Now it's down to 5 guys out of like 200 and some odd guys, right? There's 5 guys on stage and they're going down, number 5, number 4, number 3, number 3, right? Now it's down to number 2 and number 1. Me and some other guys, they're going, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So then, you know, I got my head down waiting for it, and I go, all of a sudden, they're like, ladies and gentlemen, your 2004 Model Mania Fitness Champion, Eric Carlson. And this is what you have to realize, you have to get so clear about is, in that moment, I did not realize whether it was happening, I was still in my room visualizing it, or if it actually was really happening. You know, as the camera started flashing, the crowd's going nuts, you can see me on the video like, oh my God, this is real. This is actually really happening now. I'm not visualizing it anymore. So that is how powerful this visualization has to be. You have to visualize it so and believe it so much with so much emotion that it actually just appears into your life at some point, and it's awesome. So I want you to start practicing that. So feel what it feels like to already have it, already have the money in the bank, already have the house you want, the car you want, the lifestyle you want, right? Maybe your big goal is like myself, to help as many people, you know, break free from the shackles of life, break free from the old paradigms that, you know, you've got to be this, you got to be that, and you got to buy this, and get in your little box and just stay there, right? I'm hopefully that I'm reaching out to you, I'm reaching out to whoever, I can help people, right? Help you be free. And help you be free with this training, and then maybe teach you exactly what I know how to do to create an income online, right? Because I can show you, and we'll show you exactly how to do that as well. So, okay, so now you visualize, right? You visualizing this in your experience, you know how it feels, like, yes, I'm going to create, wow, I'm so excited, right? So that's what you're going to do, okay? Every single day, you're going to visualize that into your experience. Okay, so that's a step. That's a big step right there, getting crystal clear about your vision. Now, here's the other thing I want to add on top of that. And this will be inside the worksheet down below. If you didn't download it, you can just write it on your own paper here. But list out what your higher values are. Okay, and this is a very important exercise because you're already making your decisions right now based on your higher values, whether you know it or not, right? Maybe your higher values are, you know, to work your work week, and then that Friday happy hour. Thank God it's Friday, right? That happy hour. Maybe that's what it is. You have to go out party, you get to hang out with your friends and just get wasted, and then, you know, go back to work on Monday. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what's one of your higher values, right? Or maybe one of your higher values is taking care of your kids, right? Making us taking care of your kids. So, you know, when you're cruising down the aisle shopping with somebody, and a mother might see, you might be a mother, you might see something that was related to your children, right? As me, somebody walking by, or somebody who's single doesn't have children might be walking by and like, oh, they might not even notice that, right? Because your higher values are directing you towards things in life that match that, right? So what you need to do is define what your higher values are in life, right? Define what those are. So then what you're going to be doing every single day, now you know what you want, right? You have a vision of what you want to create your life, right? You know how much money you want, you know the kind of house, the kind of car, you know where you want to live, you know, and you're visualizing what you want to step and walk into, right? So now you're doing that part. Now I want you to get also clear your higher values, because every single day you're going to make decisions based on those higher values. And does it support your vision, right? Does it support where you say you want to go on that piece of paper, where you say you want to go inside your visualization? Does this act get you there? Here's an example. I work with 15, 20 people a week who all work with me to join businesses, and I show them how to build an online business, right? So I help all these people get online and start their business. And some of these people will say, well, my higher values is to just make more money, right? I'm like, okay, that's great. Well, what about helping people, teaching people? What about taking care of just your family, right? Is it more about just you getting money, or is it going to help other people, right? So when you add other people inside of your equation, you're really opening up the universe to pour more through you, right? Like years ago, I really decided I want to be a conduit for wealth. Right? I want money to flow through me and then to everybody, right? So how can I do that? Okay, so I've been working on that, right? And what's neat is it's become that, right? Not only do I make a really great income, right? Money comes every single day. It's awesome. It's really cool. What's cool now is I have more money to go out and distribute, right? To go out and buy more things, to go to my local markets and then distribute that money, right? So I'm distributing wealth throughout there, right? So that was one of my higher values. So when I wanted to achieve this, and what you got to remember is, once you decide what your higher values are, when you decide what you want to create in your vision, right? Then every decision you make throughout the day is based on those higher values into your vision. So an example is, maybe it's that Friday, back to the Friday happy hour, right? And you're like, okay, well, I could go meet the gang after work. We can go to happy hour and, I could go spend 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 bucks on drinking and probably unhealthy food and snacks, right? And have a good time and blow off the steam for the week. Or I could save that money, invest it into growing my business, right? Education, maybe some tools I need to grow my business. Maybe the time, instead of being out at the bar drinking, you're at home studying videos, you're learning new content, you're working on your personal development. So then what's happening is, if you've ever heard the phrase, entrepreneurs will live a few of their years like most people won't, right? So they can live the rest of their life like most people will never do, right? And that's actually something I went through. That's why I'm presenting this data to you. Is I went through a period of time when I finally moved out of my truck. I was living in my truck for 8 months. If you didn't catch that in any of the other pieces, yeah, that was a hard time. I decided to put all my blinders on, right? I'm going to stop going out partying. I'm going to take every dollar, dime I can to educate myself to make sure that I never fail at this again, right? And thank God I did it, right? I am now at a high level, and it's awesome, right? It's really, really cool. So that's why I want to help you teach this information to you. So you need to get very crystal clear on your vision, okay? Get very crystal clear on it. Write that information down. Visualize it. Feel yourself in every single day experiencing. I'm so happy and so grateful to be living this experience. It feels amazing. I'm so grateful, right? Because guess what? If you follow this video and the next series of videos that I'm going to show you, you will create this momentum, right? This momentum of change, this momentum of the universe orchestrating things that come your way. And I promise you'll start seeing some magic. You'll start believing that you are the sole and total creator of your reality. Now just think about that. You can stop blaming everybody around you, right? You can stop saying, well, it's his fault or her fault or their fault or the government's fault, right? That I'm not wealthy or I'm not successful, right? It's all their fault, right? When you realize that you're the powerful creator that you are, that you can stop blaming everybody, you can take full responsibility for your bank account, for your friends, for everything that's going on around you, and you can own that, right? Own it. Go, okay, you know what? I may not have created the best life I want because I'm just using bad information from other people, but now I have better information. Now I know how to create my life better. So I'm going to sit down right now and I'm going to get clear about my vision. I'm going to visualize it every single day. I'm going to work on my personal development. I'm going to read books. I'm going to listen to audios that are all teaching me about my craft, about myself, about learning how to become a better person. I'm going to take care of my body. I'm going to drink more water, right? And just take control of your life, right? Go out there and achieve whatever it is you want. And don't let anybody get in your freaking way, and don't give anybody no power. Don't give them power. Don't let anybody take your power. Don't let anybody say, well, you're still going for that dream, still working on that. Excuse me, oh, that's never going to work for you. I can tell you it can work for you. Whether it's creating an online successful business or creating your own business, maybe you're a personal trainer, maybe you're a yoga instructor, a Pilates instructor, maybe whatever it is, you want to be your own independent entrepreneur and creating your own income and your own wealth, right? So you need to get crystal clear on your vision, okay? So that's video number 1, right? So next, coming up on video number 2, we're going to talk about finding a vehicle for success, right? A vehicle to fund that, right? So now you're gonna get crystal clear about your vision, right? You know how much money you want and need, right? So you're gonna look at your lifestyle. Okay, I wanna live in this neighborhood. I wanna live in this type of house. I wanna drive this kind of car. I wanna be able to eat this kind of food, do this kind of traveling, etc., right? So you're gonna figure out what those things are that you wanna live your life, come up with a nice estimate about how much it's gonna cost, and then now what you gotta do is you gotta find a vehicle that gives you the time, the freedom, and the money to actually live that, right? Because it's no good if you have this great vision and then you've gotta work 60, 70 hours a week, right? You may have to do that for 1, 2, 3 years, right? Until you find a strategy or a system so you can implement, but it's worth it when you figure it out. But realize you have to now start directing all of your energy and time towards creating that vision, right? All your energy, all your time has to go create to that vision. So it doesn't matter how much time or effort you got to put in now. At some point, you won't have to work. Like we always hear that phrase inside of our community. Hustle, 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 hustle. Work hard, hustle, 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 until you don't have to, right? Until you learn we've learned how to automate 90% of this process online and generating an income, right? So remember what I showed you. How to create your vision, how to create your reality, and here's a little fun little thing to end this right here before I send you over to the next video, which is about finding the vehicle for success, right? Finding something that's going to pay you enough money to live that lifestyle, right? And give you the time and the freedom, right? As well as the income. That's a real trick, right? Okay, so pay very close to the next video, okay? Now here, just to end this video, remember I talked about a few minutes ago about visualizing and creating my reality and winning that competition, right? So, just to finish this off, you remember that picture that I told you I took out of a fitness magazine, pinned it up on my mirror right there every single day, and I looked at it, I'm like, I'm gonna look like that, and I figured out how to eat right, I figured out how to work out right. I was a 172-pound scrawny kid, and guess what? This is so fun. So, I ended up winning that competition, of course, okay? And ended up winning the America title, then I went on to win the world title, then I went on to win the universe title, okay? So, first of all, nobody's done that in the industry, ever. Nobody's ever won 2. I won all 3, okay? As well as I won World's Best Abs as another one, right? Okay, so not only did I go ahead and win all those competitions, I then was now put on international covers of magazines. You can type it in Google, Eric Carlson Fitness. Look, you see all the magazine covers I did all across the world. I was on TV, I got actually brought on TV shows. Ellen DeGeneres had me on a TV show. And remember, this is what's great about this. Not only did, from that moment of decision and going for it, she created so much massive momentum and energy that I could have never even thought would happen, right? Because I just wanted to win it to prove that, hey, I can visualize and do something, right? This is so awesome. So one night, I won all these competitions, building a name for myself in industry. I was invited to a big dinner with all the kind of fitness celebrities in the industry, and I was sitting at this big table looking like, oh my gosh, there's that person and that person and that person, that movie star and that person. I was like, wow, this is really nuts, right? I'm sitting at this big table, there's chairs all the way around, people all the way filled right here. Then there's an open row right here, there's chairs right next to me. I kid you not. Come walking in that door right there is the guy who I modeled my body after to go ahead and win all those competitions and everything. That guy walked in the door, and I kid you not, he came and sat down right next to me. I was just shaking, like vibrating, like really? Really, universe? That's magic. That's what I'm talking about. I leaned over and I know his name's Sebastian Seagal. I was like, hey man, hi, my name's Eric Carlson. And he's like, who's like, yeah, I've heard of you. I've seen you around and seen you getting a lot of work. I said, you can't believe this. It's kind of weird, but I modeled my fitness body after you, dude. I put a picture of you on my mirror for 4 months until I won a competition. I modeled and said, I'm gonna look like you every single day. So, kind of crazy, right? That's what I mean about getting crystal clear about your vision, lining up and doing everything you can, what I call inspired action. And all those actions have to be geared towards your higher values, your higher purpose, and all those little actions have to be geared towards your vision, right? You don't have to be there tomorrow, but you do have to be better than you are today. That's all you gotta keep telling yourself. Just gotta be a little better, a little better, a little better, a little better, a little more focused on my vision, a little more, I'm gonna put a little more effort out there. I'm gonna try a little bit harder to achieve what I want. And you just keep getting that momentum going, I promise you. I promise you. By the end of this video series, all the information I can provide you, you're gonna be in a great, great position to really create the reality that you really, really want. You know, this is information nobody ever taught me outside of the circle of mentors and people that I work with now. Nobody ever taught me this in school, right? It came through books and it came from great mentorship, right? So remember this, 2 things. This is gonna come back up in like 3 or 4 videos. You're gonna learn 1 of 2 ways, right? Number 1, you're gonna learn by mistakes. That's it, right? You're gonna keep trying, you're gonna fail, and keep trying, and keep failing, right? You're gonna learn by mistakes. Or you can learn from mentors, right? So you learn by mistakes or by mentors. I can tell you this from a gentleman who spent 10 years failing all by himself in an industry, trying to get successful, literally losing business after business, failing, and moving into my car. You want to find the right mentor, and you want to model exactly what they're doing to achieve the results in the lifestyle that they want. That's what I've done. That's what the other top people inside the internet industry have done. You model the behavior of the people who are successful. And guys, maybe if you don't want to build an internet business, it doesn't matter. Whatever business, and maybe you want to be a gymnast, football player, volleyball player, it doesn't matter what it is. You got to model the habits and the behaviors of the people who are achieving the results that you want. Flat out, period. That's how you're going to be a success. So again, my name is Carlson. Thanks for watching this entire video. I hope you really appreciate it. I hope you take action, right? I really know, because I've experienced it, I've taught hundreds of people how to do this, that if you start applying what I'm going to show you these next few videos, you will start seeing real magic happen in your life, and you can take control, real ownership of your life, and go out there and create anything that you want. So I really appreciate you. I'll see you in the next video with talking about finding the right vehicle for success. Okay? Take care, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Peace.